And we're here with Ice Spice, Princess of the Bronx. What's up?
Hey, yes sir.
If you've been outside this summer, then you've likely heard of Ice Spice. The up-and-coming female rapper is a drill artist from the Bronx that's been taking the streets of New York by storm with her viral hit Munch, Feelin U. The track, with about 7 million plays on Spotify, can be found on most top playlists and is being played in clubs, performed at festivals, and has inspired a bunch of captions on social media. Today, we take a peek into her wealth and her claim to fame. Over the course of the last few months, the 22-year-old has gotten cosigns from megastars such as Drake and Cardi B. Ice Spice has joined the ranks of K-Flock, B. Lovey, Sha Ek, and others as one of the most buzzed-about rappers to come up from the Bronx drill scene in recent years. But who is she exactly? And what is her story? What is it about her that has made her one of the most talked-about rappers of this very moment? Before the Bronx upstart was making a name for herself with her music, she was finding her way through NYC. The half-Dominican and half-black artist grew up in the Fordham Road portion of the Bronx. When discussing her childhood neighborhood, she says, "It made me, for real. I dead-ass wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for Fordham."
It was fun.
The daughter of an aspiring rapper, Ice Spice had creative aspirations of her own. She reportedly dreamed of becoming a big actress or athlete and was into poetry in elementary school. She attended high school in Yonkers, which isn't too far from the borough she was born in. While in high school, the artist, whose birth name is Isis, took up the alias Ice Spice. "My whole family calls me Ice. Everybody calls me Ice, and Spice just rhymed with it," she unveiled to No Jumper. "I came up with it freshman year and I just kept it." A fan of rap goats like Nicki Minaj and Drake, Ice Spice was first inspired to make music after she heard New York drill forefathers Chef G and the late great Pop Smoke. Chef G's cult classic No Suburban was the first NY-based drill track she had ever heard. And by the time Pop Smoke started to rise the ranks, she knew one thing: she had to make drill music. Ice Spice officially began making music in the spring of 2021. She recorded her first song in March of 2021. It was called Bully, and it marked the beginning of her creative partnership with Bronx producer Riot. Riot produced her breakthrough single Munch, Feelin U. "I feel like it's just best to lock in with a producer and build your own sound because, no shade, but everybody be getting beats off of YouTube," she said while on a podcast. Around the time she dropped No Clarity, which now has over 90,000 listens on SoundCloud. That towards the end of 2021, she was beginning to get more and more attention. On separate occasions, Syracuse, New York rapper Tusi and Brooklyn Drill's Dusty Locane brought Ice out during their respective shows to perform. In 2022, she turned things up. She dropped a few more interesting tracks titled Name of Love and Euphoric. She then came on a podcast and things got even hotter. Her on-the-radar freestyle caught the attention of Drake, who quickly gave her a shout-out. He also flew her out to Toronto. The two were spotted at a concert together. "I feel like family. I know I've only been rapping for a year, but I know I'm nice. So now that people are actually tuning in and taking it more serious, it feels good," she said when speaking of her newfound fame and success. Ice Spice isn't the only person that thinks she's nice. With 2,270,098 monthly listeners on Spotify alone, and at least 5 songs with more than 100,000 listens, it's evident that there are a lot of people feeling her and her music. In the words of a legendary Bronx rap star Fat Joe, "Yesterday's price is not today's price." Ice allegedly now demands an upwards of $15,000 per performance since having her vivid breakthrough moments this summer. From hanging out with Drake and Cardi B to performing at Rolling Loud Toronto, Ice Spice is definitely having a moment. Regardless of what you think about drill music, it's difficult to deny that Munch, Feelin U is a winner, which makes it not so surprising that the brand new star, according to most sources, has a net worth of $500,000 in 2022. However, the fact that we keep getting reminded about how much we don't know about her wealth through instances such as when recently Ice Spice said she's feeling generous and offered fans cash after declaring that she made $2 million after dropping her latest track, Bikini Bottom, just goes on to show how she may be making a lot more than net worth calculators care to presume. That's all we have for you today. Do Ice Spice's increasingly heavy pockets and how the wealth got there intrigue you? Let us know below. If you'd like to dive into the shocking secrets behind Harry Styles' wealth, check out this video here. Until next time, buddies.